ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here today. Of course, the people that need no introduction, Mr. Jonathan Frakes, Mr. Lamont Burke, Mr. Will Wynn are here. My name is Maurice, I'll be your moderator. We do have a microphone set up, so when we do open the floor up to questions from you folks, if you want to just get in an organized line behind that microphone at that time, and you'll be able to ask your questions.
For God's sakes, folks, remember, safety first.
Safety first. Push only the women and children out of the way. Well, welcome to Phoenix.
We'll be asking all of you to resign releases before you leave the theater.
Before we get started here, I just wanted to ask you guys, how do you like our fair city?
We'll see you after the game tonight.
Yeah, listen, honestly, Phoenix, listen. Now, hold on. Like, don't make me use my dad voice. When you lose the game tonight, I want you to be gracious and polite, just like we are in Los Angeles. Now, for those of you who might take issue with that, I'd just like to point out that I'm really looking for a new TV, and I would like a new video camera. I'm just putting up my shopping list for the
I'm
Rockets.
talking smack about the hockey.
Took a shot at the Canes.
I know, you did.
Yeah. How'd that Vancouver jersey feel?
Oh, that Vancouver jersey feels dirty. It feels awful and heavy and shameful. I lost a bet to Aaron Douglas. My friend Aaron Douglas lives in Vancouver, and he is a Canucks fan, like you are if you live there.
Look, Spider-Man's here.
And
Spidey! Always a
and I have to
pleasure.
wear a Vancouver Canucks jersey.
Big fan, Spidey.
Guys, I don't think that's the real Spider-Man.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying.
Never mind.
Stick around anyway.
Good house.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, before we get started with questions, is there anything in particular you'd like to get off your minds? Anything you want to tell the fans? Anything you'd like to announce? Or
I'd like to just say for the record that I never met the man to my right, and anything that he said that might possibly have been interpreted as a slur against your local basketball franchise. I'd like to go on record as officially having disavowed.
I won't say we knew him before he could grow a beard.
Right.
It's true. I've actually been growing this since I last saw you.
And it's coming along nicely.
Thank you. I think maybe another 5 or 6 years.
It's very
I might
right.
upgrade it from action figure beard to like Unabomber beard.
Eventually the beard could have its own action figure.
It might. With a kung fu grip.
so, what are you gentlemen working on right now? What can we expect to see you in soon?
I just finished shooting the funniest television show I have worked on since Star Trek: The Next Generation, which you know is
Oh, hilarious Star Trek: The Next Generation. Wonderful musical.
this show. The stuff that
I
is
skipped open and
filmed
you said yes.
is the way it was between
Wrong
the
question.
days.
Okay, sorry.
That never happens. That rarely happens.
It's called The Good Guys. It stars Bradley Whitford and Colin Hanks. And it was very, very funny.
Is that Colin Hanks, the son of the elder Tom Hanks?
The very same, and he's really sick of answering questions about that.
I just wrapped season 4 of The Guild. And just before that, an episode of Eureka.
Eventually you become a fairly regular fixture.
Big Bang, dude. Big Bang Theory.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that's the most most awesome thing in the whole world. It rules so much.
And you play the evil.
I play the evil Will Wheaton.
The evil Will Wheaton.
Yeah, that's a real stretch.
I learned it by watching you, Frakes.
It's like lore.
Exactly.
Who would have ever thought Brett could play lore?
Right? Or so,
Or Zoom.
for that matter. Yeah.
At least you guys didn't have to sit next to him at the front of the bridge for 5 seasons like I did. You never know who you're talking to. Who are you going to get?
I did a year and then I got fed up and left. I went down to engineering.
Yeah. We all envied you. We all envied you that you got to work in engineering. It was great. You came in for, maybe 2 days, collected a week's pay.
Your chair moved. It did. It did. It's like riding a bicycle. You never lose it.
This is the first time I've actually been on the stage with a fellow Starship driver. I have never shared the stage with someone who's also driven a Starship.
And how does it feel?
It feels pretty good.
Who's the better pilot?
It feels like we could probably talk in a shorthand that no one would understand or care about.
You wouldn't consider being on stage with Marina being on stage with somebody who could drive a spaceship.
I don't think so.
She crashed the ship the one time we let her drive, did she?
Yeah,
That was a huge
that's a
mistake.
bad idea.
Right into a planet, as I recall.
That didn't work.
Skeet, 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 skeet.
I anticipated that using my magical powers of space-time bending and got off the ship before it happened.
That's why they called you the boy genius.
Yes, you were the boy genius.
Nobody listened to me.
The beloved Wesley Crusher.
In what bubble universe are you?
Who violated the space-time continuum. Continually.
Continue.
Over and over again.
Again.
All yours, man.
Well, honestly,
Oh, you're still
Wait,
here.
wait,
I'm still here. It's like we're having
Now
sex.
you know what it was like to try to direct us in the first 2 seasons.
We'd completely forgotten about you.
Sorry, I'm used to it. Honestly, I would rather let you guys talk about anything you want to talk about or open it up immediately to the floor. And the reason why is you guys have been around, you've been to these conventions. There's not a single question I can think of that you probably haven't been asked 100 million times.
To what do you attribute the enduring interest in the Star Trek universe?
It's a good question. I've never heard that before.
That's a good question.
That's a poser. That one.
Yeah, most of the questions I would have are more like locker room talk and probably not appropriate for this audience. But I think probably the audience may have some questions, things that they may not have heard the answers to, or new questions. Does anybody have anything they'd like to ask?
What's Patrick Stewart really like?
You mean when he's not drinking?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I find that he's a much more gentle actor when he's been drinking.
It's because you were a minor.
What was the funniest practical joke that ever was taking place on the bridge of the Enterprise?
I'd have to say Michael Dorn hiding Brenda Bocke in his trailer.
For years.
Yeah, that was a good.
That was a good. I mean, not necessarily funny to Brenda, you understand.
Very
When
funny
he
to
cracked
us.
the egg on Patrick's head.
That was nice. That was a good day too.
That was fun.
That was funny.
Okay, it's all yours.
Oh, it's all me. I'm just a spectator here.